Okay guys, Mossy5734 guys, back with an unboxing of some beauties that never really got to shine. So yeah guys, here is the Sauber Mercedes version. Yeah, this was brand new guys, and it never really got any love. So it's gonna get a bit of love today guys. Alright, so it must be in storage because the wheels have got like a discoloration on them. But that is nice. It's pristine guys, it's brand new, never been used, right? Really cool. I got it because of the wheels. I wanted to have some deep dish wheels. But yeah. Okay, now the sunshine's disappeared. Righty, here we go again. So yeah, really nice. I would have put a bit more decals on this one guys, but still pretty cool. Okay, still a nice looking shell. And these are the racers preferences guys. When I got into Mini Z's, there was a big scene in Germany and a big scene in France, and 102mm ones were the ones that the racers were preferring guys. They just seem to zip on them courses like mad. So yeah, that's beautiful, that is guys. And here's one guys that never got airtime, nothing, never got a chance on the stand or anything like that guys. And I actually had a few of these, and I didn't even realise I still had this one, but yeah. Check that out. That's the Viper GTR guys, and it's in metallic again. So yep, a few more for the metallic vids. Never been on the display stand guys. Had this in red, I kind of sold them off, but they're really hard to get hold of now. Okay, and I didn't realise I had two blues. I only found this recently, and I was going through a box of Mini Z's. And I was like, yo, hold on a minute. I didn't even know I had this. This one's obviously got a bit of wear on it, yeah. But still a nice shell, guys. And that colour's beautiful, really nice. Just the whole thing itself. It's a bit narrow for my liking, but I think it looks totally awesome. But yep. Oh man, I don't like. I put all my Mini Z's into little plastic bags now, so they don't get scratched. I've learnt the hard way, guys. Alright. Okay, if you don't have cases, put them in little bags. That's the best way to look after them. Check them two little beauties out on the display stand, guys, and let's move on. Okay, guys, another beauty that never made it on the display stand, guys. This is the Sauber Mercedes C9, number 63, Le Mans, 1989. So the livery of this guys is the Sauber Mercedes official racing team Le Mans 1989 number 63. The model was a C9 M1 19 5 litre turbo V8. And the first batch of these guys was produced on the 27th of February 2010. So they did bring it out again, and Mini Z's, Kyosho's doing that a lot more. I'm worried. I've got some priceless gems, man, that I spent some real money on, and they're bringing them out. So that's the only downside, guys, that they've got the molds. They could bring them out again. You might have this treasure. I mean, then again though, guys, I haven't checked the market, but people might want the first generation batch. You get it? They obviously might hold more value, but it's just a shame that they're bringing out some of these rare beauties that we've been collecting for years. Anyhow, so this was rare, guys. Yeah, up to 2013 it was rare, but they did bring it out as a ready to run set. I don't see it available as much now, but that's kind of killed off that. So yeah, how could you tell it's not the first batch anyway? Do you know what I mean, guys? Well, that's a bit of an interesting thing, isn't it? So yeah, so the chassis type, guys, the MR02LM, MR03, WLM. The offset in this is the front is 2.7 narrow, and the rears are 0.8 wide. I love them rear wheels, guys. Now this has, you can tell it's been in storage or whatever, because the wheels were white when I got them. And that happens to Mini Z's that have either been in storage a long time, they get discoloration. You could probably use a bit of baby oil and wipe around the tyre and stuff, because I don't know, you're going to use, I wouldn't use them stock wheels anyway, stock tyres anyway. Okay, the wheels are the Sauber Mercedes 6-spoke matte black wheels. I actually got it for the wheels. This and the GT one. I got them for the wheels because I couldn't find deep dish wheels. But I wanted to use them on a drift car, and I was new to Mini Z's back in the day, and I was like, oh, they don't fit. Anyhow. So yeah, so this was the last C9 of the series. The new Silver Arrow number 63, 1989. It's beautiful, man. It's supposed to be very clean, simple and elegant. It's a funky build. So this was built by Mercedes-Benz to obviously compete, guys. It was running the Kuros Racing in 1987. And I'm not going to make this long, guys, yeah? Kuros was dropped as a sponsor, then they did AEG Olympia. I like the AEG one. The AEG one's the first one that I probably bought. GT1 was the first one I bought, then I bought the AEG one because I like that Olympia kind of livery. It was pretty cool. So yeah, so the C9 was able to win all but one race in the 1989 season, including the 24-hour Le Mans bad boy car. It's a shame they don't have as many specs on, you know, the 0-60 in these. The C9 recorded a speed of 247 miles an hour on the Mulsanne straight. Okay, so yeah. Okay, right. I don't want to make this long, guys, but a real funky car, man. Really cool. They got up to 248 miles an hour on the 24-hour Le Mans. Yep. Right. Let's move on, guys. Check out the next one. Guys, here we've got the Chrysler Dodge Viper GT SR. Metallic blue with the BBS wheels. Well, mine's haven't got the BBS wheels. I've got some of these little bad boys on them, but they'll be the same offset. So yeah, so the maker, guys, are Chrysler or Dodge in North America, and this is the GTSR Viper version. It's in metallic blue. It was first produced in January 2002. It's pretty rare. Okay, the wheelbase is 90mm. And the chassis type is the rear motor mount, which is a bit awkward to try and fit your cars onto if you don't have that chassis. The offset, guys, is the front is 1 narrow and the rear is 0 wide. Okay. And the official wheels that it does come with are the 15-spoke silver wheels, which I'm not really sporting right now. I had a few of these, guys. I sold 2 of them off. I had a red and a blue, and I sold them off from what I remember. And I didn't realise I had this one until I was going through some of my boxes. I was like, oh, I had 2. I couldn't even remember. So, metallic just looks absolutely amazing on Mini Zs. With that gloss, polish, just looks absolutely crazy. Okay, so basically, guys, it was in the early 1990s. The first generation Dodge Viper RT10s had been modified for racing teams for use in the JT racing in North America and Europe. But it didn't have much success. So even though they had a V10 engine that was powerful, the car wasn't really adapted for racing. It lacked the funding to build the car complete with the factory efforts. So it wasn't really kicking it. It wasn't really doing the job on the track. So Dodge's parents, Chrysler, they approved the development of a racing program centered around the Viper GTS. Alright, which was still in development at the time. They would allow for elements of the racing car to be adapted to the road car and vice versa for mutual improvement. I'm not going to go too much into this, but that little bad boy's never been on the display stand, guys. It's been deprived, it's been locked away in a box for so long. It's not in amazing condition, guys, but I like metallic. Metallic's just beautiful, man. I don't know if you can really see the sparkle in the paintwork, guys, but it is a little beauty, that one. Right, this isn't meant to be a long thing, so let's just move on to some of the little beauties.